Graeme, Deary, Director of Business Development at NetJets. Thank you for joining me at the Dubai Airshow.
You're welcome.
NetJets are the pioneers of the fractional ownership industry. Can you walk us through what this service is and the benefits that it can provide?
Yeah, of course. What fractional ownership provides to individuals and corporations is the ability for them to choose the amount of flying that they would wish to fly in the course of a year, and therefore select a size of share in an aircraft appropriate to the size of flying in a year. So, for example, if they wanted to fly 50 hours in a year, they'd buy a 1/16th share. What that does, the 1/16th share, gives them the ability to have guaranteed availability on that aircraft with as little as 12 hours notice. We guarantee that they have the aircraft when they wish it. They only pay for the aircraft when they're physically on board, which is unique to fractional. With charter operators, they will charge you for every time the aircraft moves. With fractional, it's every time you're on board, so you save a significant amount of cost on that side. And your costs are guaranteed for the period of your contract, and you're able to interchange up and down between different aircraft types. For example, here in NetJets Middle East, we've got the Gulfstream 450, the Falcon 2000 LX, and the Hawker 750. And so if you're an owner or a lease owner in one of those programs, you can select either a Hawker or a Gulfstream for particular missions if you wish to do so.
The jet market in America has been quite badly affected by the depression in aviation. What's been a result to the fractional ownership industry in particular?
Well, I think initially, as you see globally, an awful lot of people slowed down the level of flying activity that they had, particularly in the States and in Europe. Over here in the Middle East, whilst it's been affected, it hasn't been affected to the same extent. And so we're able to capitalise on a very loyal and solid customer base here to now start developing the business for future growth.
One way you've revised the service is with the introduction of the 25-hour card service, which you've announced here at the show. This is a risk-free option that might reassure the somewhat more worrisome customer, am I right?
Absolutely. Well, we actually have a range of those products available. The 25-hour card is a product where people can, for a small fee, pay for 25 hours of flying, and the contract finishes when the 25 hours finish, or a year. Most customers would renew that card, and it's a short-term facility to allow them to get on board the business jets. But in addition to that, what we've done to reflect what's happened in the marketplace is to provide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-year leases in addition to just the traditional ownership of the aircraft. So we actually now have a product suitable for almost any requirements in the business community.
You're very soon to be celebrating the arrival of the Falcon 2000 LX. Can you tell me how you finance the aircraft?
Well, the aircraft is financed with Dassault. So we bought that, and then we'll sell that on to our customers, or to lease that on to our customers. It's a very beautiful aircraft.
The Falcon will operate in the Middle East. I've heard over the past month the growth potential of the region. Can you tell me how significantly the Middle East will feature in the growth strategy of NetJets?
Well, I think given the way that the global recession has hit an awful lot of the marketplaces, I believe that NetJets Middle East will start to spearhead some of the growth out in terms of new sales on corporate jets. It's a relatively stable market in terms of hasn't been affected quite to the degree that it has been in the States and in Europe in certain sectors. And from that strong base, we're very confident, given the level of activity and sales activity we have at the moment, that next year will be a very fruitful year.
Are there any further plans to change the NetJets fleet?
At the moment, we're satisfied with the fact that we've got the 750, which is good for local flying, the new Falcon 2000 LX, which will join us at the end of this month, which will be ideal optimum aircraft for Europe and indeed Johannesburg, and the G450 is ideal for the much longer range and greater passenger loads. So at the moment we're quite satisfied with the aircraft we've got in our fleet, but we need to reflect on that periodically to determine whether we're still offering the best solution for the customers.
The company's just come under a major restructure of its management team. Perhaps you can introduce to us now some of the new names and their roles.
Well, in Europe, the head of Europe is Eric Connor. In the United States, running NetJets Inc. is Mr. Skokel. And in NetJets Middle East, we remain static. We're very confident with the team that we've got, and feel that it's absolutely the right team to drive this business forward.
Can we expect some big changes now there's a new senior management team?
I wouldn't see any more changes than we've seen so far in NetJets Middle East. For Europe and the States, I wouldn't be able to comment on that, I'm afraid.
That's wonderful. Thanks very much, Graeme.
You're very welcome. Thank you.